right. Mace, how you feeling today, bro?
I'm good, bro. I'm very good. High spirits. I'm
Is
good,
it because
man.
of the Hennessy?
Bro, the Hennessy. I'm trying to not drink too much, man.
I mean, Lillian what said to me is on the Lord's Day, do you want to do Hennessy on the Lord's Day?
Oh, bro, mad. Yeah, you whopped out a bottle. I was thinking, is that for like tonight or later on? And you was like, no, now. I was like,
now. That's what happens when you come to the studio to chill with us.
I like that. I like that.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. Thank you so much for coming through. I mean, this is a pleasure. This is the first time you're right here with us in the studio. I mean, it's a pleasure. You came on the perfect day because, I mean, it's welcome to Wales.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, that's right. So,
are you excited about it?
I'm very excited because it's a lineup that we really thought about. And in terms of like for the people coming, we tried to cater for a lot of different tastes of music and stuff. So yeah, it's something we put a lot of thought into in terms of the genres of music and like the different styles of music, the vibe you're gonna get on the night.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's something a lot of thought went into. So I just hope that's reciprocated.
Whose idea was this? Was this Perry's? Where is he now?
Yeah. So mainly Perry and myself have just put this event on in hope that it brings some good vibes to the city.
I know. Good vibes to the city. That's what we are trying to get right here in Cardiff, because it's been a long time coming, to be honest. We've been trying to, get entertained, and it's almost like the OGs are almost getting tired of the stigma around Cardiff. When I say the OGs, obviously you're one of them. Perfect for this conversation. I mean, you've been in this game for a very long time. I was having a conversation the other day with Ogun, and I also had a conversation with some other rappers that you don't know about. These are like young cards.
Okay.
Yeah. In the game.
Yeah.
And I'm like, who do you look up to in Cardiff in terms of rap? And they go, oh, Macethegreat. He's been rapping since he was like 4 years old. I don't know if that's true. I don't know if that's true. So I'm going to ask you right here, you're in front of me. Have you been rapping since you like 4?
Bro, I've been rapping since I was probably about 14. And I turned 30 this year. So I've been doing it a long time, bro.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. And you've been doing it in Cardiff?
Yeah. I've been doing it in Cardiff, yeah.
Okay. So you remember the first question I asked? I mean, most of the OGs are almost getting tired of, the stigma around Wales and Cardiff. Is that a thing for you? Are you losing, I don't want to say lose hope because that sounds really, rude. Are you kind of like tired of the fact that Cardiff, it's not there where it's supposed to be in the UK in terms of the music industry? Yeah?
I think as an artist coming from Cardiff, rather than just looking at the city and trying to build the city, just try build yourself up. Just bring it back to the music every time. The better your music is, the bigger opportunities you get. The bigger opportunities you get, and you're representing for your city. That's more eyes on your city than in the whole.
Exactly.
But just focus on the music. That's what I would say. Yeah.
I know everyone has been saying that, there's no infrastructure. There's no industry for Cardiff. There's no industry for us. We don't know what we're doing. We're just there. And I'm like, okay, if you're giving all of these resources that you asked for, what's next? Would you be the next, superstar in the blood? Would you be worldwide? And you just crown that up with this conversation, focus on yourself, right?
Yeah, like I don't know, innit? It's all what ifs, innit?
Yeah.
Don't know, bro. Don't know what could have happened. But I just think, you just gotta work on yourself.
Yeah.
Just work on yourself. Instead of stressing about the infrastructure and what's not going on, let's work on what we can control, yeah? And we can control the music we make. So let's just try and make the best version of that and move forward, is it?
Amazing. So. That sounds really perfect. And I'm just gonna get to Source right now. When I'm talking about Source, I'm trying not to look at one particular person, so yeah, I'm just gonna roll my eyes to all 4 of them. So Source, what kind of music do you think is your specific genre? Because Mace just said something about focus on your music. What kind of music do you think you make? What genre of music do you think you make?
I'll take this one. To be honest, I think as time goes on, because we're quite a new band, I think it's kind of continuing to expand and explore different avenues. But I think primarily it's like R&B, soul, neo soul vibes. But then because we've been working with different artists like Jessica Kay and Miss Bruna Garcia, who's with us in the
Yeah.
building. We're kind of starting to branch out, maybe a little bit of Afro and things like that as well.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Did you just say Afro? That's audacity. Afro music. Bruno, you do Afrobeat music.
I haven't really put out any Afrobeats. I haven't really put out any Afrobeats so far, but I've got a few like.
Oh, come in.
Yeah, and it's definitely something I want to explore. I'm like R&B at heart, really.
Nice.
I think we're all pretty much big R&B heads.
Love
at the
it.
core, yeah.
Love it. So what we expecting for the Welcome to Wales concert from you guys?
To be honest, we're pulling out some stops, I think, for this one. I think we've got a few nice little treats under our sleeve. So I won't give too much away, but there's going to be a whole gang of us getting up there. And we're really excited. We're just getting everything prepped now. Maybe a little collab, who knows?
Yeah.
But yeah.
I like the sound of the whole gang of us now, you know. So let's just act like Perry's not here, you know, and just, you know, let's just act like he's not here. But how much of a good guy is this guy?
Oh,
I'm trying not to blow up his head because I had a conversation with him the other day. I'm like, God, I just met. I don't want to say the love of my life. That sounds really awful. That sounds really awful. But I'm like, I just met the man because 2 minutes into conversations and I'm like, you know that kind of conversation when you're having with someone and you just go, yeah. You're saying exactly what I want to hear. This is what the industry needs. This is you. Is that it for you as well? I mean...
Well, I know his dark side, innit? I know all his little secrets.
Okay.
Nah, he's good, man. Good peoples, bro. Good peoples. You know, actually cares. So, yeah, it's important to have people that care about it, isn't it? So, yeah.
Yeah.
Peoples.
So Perry is the one that cares about you.
Yeah, but that's a bit fruity, but yeah.
Amazing stuff. I'm loving this conversation. I'm just going to ask you 2 questions and then we can hit up some more music from Mace, the great. With the Welcome to Cardiff, Welcome to Wales. I always mistake it for Welcome to Cardiff. I don't know why, but it's
Oh yeah,
it's,
MJ Reed.
Welcome to Cardiff. But it's Welcome to Wales, and you know, I was having a conversation with MJ Reed, who's obviously one of our top-notch presenters right here. He was saying to me like, yo, you need to get all of these guys, man them. You know how MJ is when he wants something. You need to get all of this man them here. These are the people. These are the strategic people you need to bring up to the studio. These are the strategic people you need to get here to talk about music in Wales because they've been doing it for ages, right? Do you have like challenges you face when it comes to making music?
Do I have what, sorry?
Like challenges? Like, do you have some...
Challenges. Yeah, definitely, bro. Definitely. Sometimes, like, I have to just go and live life for a bit, bro, and go and experience, and so I can come back and have something worth listening to. Do you get me? So...
Yeah.
I would love to say, I'll lock myself in studio for 2 months and come out with 1 million songs, but it don't go like that.
Yeah.
Do you get me? Sometimes I won't write in 2 months and I got to go and live and feel something and I got to go have a tough time in life. Do you get me?
Exactly.
And feel like I'm not where I want to be and I got to channel that into my music then.
Yeah.
But that's a whole process in itself that you need to learn. Do you get me? Like I've only learned now how to like, okay, things ain't going okay in life and I'm okay with that, but I need to channel this into my music now so people can, who else is having a tough time in life, they can relate to that as well. So it's not easy, but you get the hang of it as an artist and you learn to channel energy into your work. Do you get me?
Mace, do you know what? You can't even help yourself. Do you know why? Even when you speak, it's almost like you're writing music. So I was going through your Instagram the other day and I'm like, does he eat? Does he even go to sleep? Does he wake up like normal people? Because when we listen to your music, we're like, okay, this is so good. He's like a fallen angel. I mean, I'll take you back to one of your songs, 3 a.m. in Montreal. Maybe that was one of the reasons you dropped this song because you just wanted to leave and just, go out there and have fun. So back to the music right here on Native Radio. We are playing one of the biggest hit songs right now off the planet Earth. My name is Ake. Back to the music. I'll be back shortly. Don't you even move, Dada. Yeah, I just wanted to ask you about this part of the song playing under my voice. What was he about?
So it was like an old, was he French, Pat? I think it was like an old, I'm gonna say French. He was like an old French man. and it was a little bit creepy, like, but
Creepy.
but yeah, he come up and like, you know, he seen we was filming and he started singing, and yeah, he had a bit of a voice, so we just filmed it and kept it in the video then. But yeah, it was like horror film vibes, definitely.
I love that.
Like in the moment, like it was a bit scary, like.
I love that. But I mean, this is
I love that.
I mean, but this is a crazy thing, and I'm not taking a piece. But look, artists, you lot are quite weird, to be honest, in terms of like your creativity, you know, right? I'm sure sometimes your partners will look at you and go, "What is he even thinking?" Like, do you know how weird it is to sit down and get a beat in your head and then? Why do you guys? What's the thing about your notepads? Like you always have loads of stuff stored there, and then when you get into the studio, I see artists. Because I have lots of friends that are artists. I see artists just going through their notepads, and I'm like,
bro,
lots. Do you know what I mean? What's this, bro? Like this is since like June, February. Bro, why? You need you need therapy, bro. You need therapy. Do you know you need therapy?
I ain't released no music, so it's so bad.
That's it. So I just want to know what's in your head when you're not thinking about music. What do you think? What else do you think about?
Life, I guess, bro. Everything else.
What is life to you?
Life to me.
This is not therapy, though.
Oh gosh, that's a hard question to answer, bro. What's life to you?
Life to me?
Yeah.
Nice switch, Mace. Love that. You didn't tell me I was the guest on the show, but yeah, I'll take that. Yeah, so life to me is just freedom, to be honest. That's how I see life.
Yeah.
I just want to be free. You know, I don't know if it's because of my background and how I grew up, but growing up in Africa, Nigeria, precisely, you know, you just want to be free.
Yeah,
you know, knowing your history, knowing where you're from, and then you just want to realize that you are in that space where you could do whatever you want. Not like do whatever you want, but do whatever you dream of. I mean, if life can give you this positive, negative, I feel like freedom means chase what you want. If you want the positive, go for it. You're free to do that. And if you want the negative, go for it. So it's my choice.
Nice.
And that's freedom for me. And that's what life is to me.
I like
to
that.
be honest. What is life to you? Don't run away from the question, though.
Life to me is a lot of things. So life to me is good times, bad times, family. Yeah, that's it, really. That's what life is to me, bro.
Fair
it's
enough.
A bunch of good times and bad times that you go through with your family.
Thank you very much for that. I'm going to think about that because I'm trying to start up a family. But that's by the way. Source, I was trying to check you guys out on YouTube, Apple Music, SoundCloud, and I couldn't find any music. So if I don't have the money to pay live to listen to your music, I don't get to, listen to you guys. That's not fair on us. What is going on?
So yeah, we've been a bit slow on the uptake with like releasing stuff.
Okay.
I think it comes back to what Mace was saying. Like you show up for yourself, and then you're going to show up for you, and you're going to represent properly for where you're from and stuff.
Yeah.
And we've always wanted to do it properly when we do it. You know, we've wanted to do it to a really good standard.
Yeah.
And those things just do take time.
Yeah.
But finally, it's been a long time coming, but we've been in the studio and we've been doing some stuff, and we've got a couple of things on the way. I don't want to say too much again, but yeah, some really exciting stuff on the way.
I'm sorry because you're gonna say too much because I have more questions. If that works. So let's talk about your creative process as a team. You know, when you have more than one, artist in the same group, obviously you guys are diverse. You have different taste of music. What's your creative process like when you make music?
It varies all the time, really. I mean, when Source first started up, Lily and I met up and wrote a few songs, and we just really liked it. And then we had a gig offer, and we just kind of like threw a bunch of musicians together.
Yeah.
And it worked out really, really well. So it started with me and Lil writing in a room and then bringing it to people, but then it takes on its own life after that. You know, like when you're in a room, like Bryn's a drummer for the group, and he'll like start a groove, and then we'll start jamming, and then something will come of that. Me and Bruna write together quite a bit as well.
Yeah.
And it is tricky, like trying to merge different people's like styles and figure something out that everyone's happy with. But yeah, we use a little whiteboard to write out our things as well. That's probably the most important part of Source, to be honest, to write it all out. Like everything is a whiteboard. Yeah.
Who's the funniest in the group though? Bruna.
Brit, I reckon.
Bryn, are you joking?
You joking? You're joking.
It's silly. I wouldn't
I
say
feel like
myself.
It's a loaded
You're
question.
better
Like
at
that.
like
I feel like
impressions and stuff.
we're
because-
laughing
they're
at
both
you,
really-
and then you're laughing at me.
Yeah,
Oh, I see.
I'm the one that people laugh at.
All right. Let's switch it. Who's the most boring in the group?
Boring.
Boring.
Wait, yeah. How can we answer? No, I don't
Yeah,
know.
that's
Oh, no, that's a horrible question. My bad.
oh yeah. Who should we kick out? No.
I'm about to ask another horrible one. Who's the most talented in the group?
That's
Most talented.
Yeah.
Everyone does
That's-
different things,
yeah.
so everyone's talented in different ways. Like,
Yeah, I think it would be so different if everyone just brings their own flavour. You know, and talent is, you know, what you call it, perceptive. You know, everyone
definitely
d-
was Bailey when he was in it. That's the best, but he left.
do everything.
Oh, I see. Who is most likely to get drunk in the club?
Actually, no,
I don't know.
it's definitely not Bruno. Bruno's
And
too-
Bruno has her
Bruno's
moments,
baby.
like
I feel like me and
Bruno's
Lily
like,
are the mischievous ones.
yeah.
Oh,
But I feel like with me and Bryn, it's like the whole night will be chilling, and then every couple months you'll just come across as someone like,
Yeah, you'll go missing or something like that. Yeah.
I know. I just want to know this because I'm one of your number one fans. I am sure you have so many others. If someone should get heartbroken in the group, who is most likely to take care of them?
oh,
Lily's the mum of the group for sure. She's got the mum
And
energy.
then Callum is Papa as well. So.
yeah, mom and dad.
So this is mom and dad stuff
Yeah.
going on. Okay, great. Let's go back to Welcome to Wales. Let's talk about this for more. It's called the Homegrown Mobile Takeover. You know, special event. We've got food, we've got drinks, we've got merch, we've got podcast, amazing stuff. Really good stuff. And it's on the 5th of October 2024 on the Saturday at Tramshed, Cardiff. Amazing place. I used to work there. Yeah, shout out to them. I don't want to say so much about that, but yeah. Shout out to Tramshed. We'll be coming through on the 5th of October for this amazing show. And we've got the likes of DJ Captain Barrett, DJ Jaffa, DJ Hope Rose Milan. And of course, we've got Sauce in there. We've got Mace the Great. I think I would change it to Mace the Greatest because I think you've gotten to that. I think you've gotten to that space, yeah. And it's gonna be an exciting one. Native Radio will be there on the red carpet, you know, catching all the gleams and glamours for you guys. So it's gonna be, you know, hot stuff. We've got Sage Thoughts as well. We've got Dom and Lloyd. We've got CeeLo. We've got Silk. We've got Luke, Scott. Lots of people, especially local.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you want to talk about local for a while?
Yeah, local. Well, there's a few people. There's lots of people. I'll talk about everyone on this show.
Let's go.
So we've got Dom and Lloyd, yeah, Welsh speakers. They are very sick, very energetic. Sage Todd's another Welsh speaker from up north. Sirius, he's king of the north. We've got Adjua, bit of soul there. We have Alicia Scott, bit of reggae. We got local, bit of garage, bit of drum and bass, if that's what you're into.
Yeah.
We got Luke RV, a bit of alternative melodic rap, I would say that is. We have Source, obviously Source have explained what they do because
Of
they're
course,
here with me
of course,
today, yeah. CeeLo, he's another melodic rap, but more like more modern, more like new melodic rap, what you're
Yeah,
hearing now,
yeah.
do you get me? Whereas Luke's like closer to my age, so you're getting something different.
Yeah.
And then Silk Futures would be all the youngers then, so yeah, I hope I've wrapped up Welcome to Wales in a
You know,
good way.
that's amazing.
And it went too fast. But yeah, it'll be a really good show. Me and Paddy have picked this lineup to basically put a lineup that we would enjoy, a lineup
Yeah.
we want to see. That's why we've called it Welcome to Wales, because whenever you come to Wales, you don't see lineups like this.
Exactly, man.
Okay, so this is the real Wales.
Yeah,
Yeah?
yeah.
So this is why we're doing it.
I was talking to my mate the other day. I'm like, I've got this show I want us to really go for, and I need us to be there because it's all about Wales. These are the top guns. Better than who came to the studio the other day. Why did you have to laugh like that? I'm definitely going to cut this part because of the way you laughed, and so he can see it.
Bro, the guys... Bro, every time I meet up with him, I think I'm gonna get in some sort of trouble or something.
serious?
You know what I mean, bro? Like, dude, the guy's crazy,
He's
bro.
great. I mean,
But I love him, man.
I love
He's good,
it.
man.
I saw the diss track he made. I mean, when we were in the studio today, he was gonna drop that track, and he goes, "Yo, mate, this guy is just pissing me off. And trust, at the end of this show, I'm dropping a track. Everyone should go popping in." He said, this guy has been trying to get on Mace's nerves. He's been trying to get he's been trying to get on your nerves for a very long time. But he said, I don't know, Mace is just too calm. He's just too cool. And, and I'm like, whenever I get to see you, I'm just gonna ask you this: you're not one of those rappers that would, do a diss track for someone, are you?
Oh yeah, I definitely will. But, bro. Benji was trolling me for years, bro. That's what happened, bro. It was years and years and years. He wouldn't leave me alone. But anyway, I would. If I feel like, if I feel like I have to, then I will. If I feel like I don't have to, then I won't.
So I'm not trying to put words into your mouth. So you feel like he's not the kind of rapper you should reply, or is that a thing, or you just don't want to reply because you're Mace the greatest?
Yeah, no, we can get it. Yeah, anyone can have it if I feel up to it. Yeah. No, it's not like this ain't a yo. If anyone want, no, it's not that. No, it's not that. But what I'm saying is like, I'm confident enough in my tools to go to war. Like, that's cool. That's fine. Like,
but sometimes you don't just have to waste your tools.
No, but sometimes you gotta let people know.
Oh yeah.
Because if someone over there sat over there does something to you, then I might think I can do something to you.
Yeah.
Based on how you react to it.
Okay.
But if you react in a way that, no, that can't happen, then I'm not going to think I can go and do that to you.
That's strategic.
You've proven that can't happen.
Yeah.
Yeah? So sometimes you got to show people. People don't always listen, so sometimes you got to show people.
So am I going to play a diss track from Mace?
No.
No?
No, not for me.
So you're just going to let him go like that? Jesus, Mace. That's all good. Back to the music. This one is called Welcome to Welsh, featuring Sage Studs. Native Radio. Download the app on Apple Play Store, App Store, and Google Play Store. How did I even get that wrong? www.nativeradioonline.com. Mace the Great, a.k.a. Mace the Greatest, featuring Sage Studs. Welcome to Welsh. I'm black enough for the trap. Yes, back to the music. I love that. I love that one. Amazing stuff. Welcome to Welsh, featuring the King of the North. I'm hearing that for the first time today. That sounds so good. King of the North. Sounds very epic, Mace.
Yeah.
Really epic. It reminds me of the Game of Thrones.
Yeah, that's where I quoted it from, man. I gave Todd that name. You're lying and say he made it up himself, but I gave him that name.
That's amazing. Yeah. That's amazing. I mean, I was having a conversation with him the other day, and he was just saying, you lot have put him like in a very good space mentally in terms of the rap game here, and I mean, I appreciate that, to be honest. Love it. So this is Native Radio, just in case you're just joining us. We're live on all stream platforms. We're also on social media platforms as well. Of course we are. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, at Native Radio now. Hit us up. Be part of this huge community. What we're trying to do is create a showcase for everyone to come through. You know what? We're trying as much as possible to make sure everyone's voice gets heard in a very beautiful way. We're dope like that. You know what I mean? Back to Welcome to Wales. Let's talk about this show for a couple seconds again. I was going to ask, Mace, do you prefer performing live in a live band, or I get really bored sometimes when I listen to the MP3 on my phone over and over and over again, and I come watch you perform live, and then you just play the same MP3 and just mime over it. Do you prefer performing with a live band?
I've never done it, bro. I never performed with a live band.
Really?
Never done it. We was talking about it. This would have been a good show to trial it, but
I think it's gonna be so dope because
I've never done it, bro.
Yeah, not to buzz you up, but you have a naturally, perfect voice. You could do radio if you want, right?
Yeah.
You can be a very dope radio host. You have a perfect voice for it. And then if you just spice things up with proper live band, oh my God.
I know a few good musicians.
Yeah.
Right?
Can I just butt in? Me and Mace were just having a cheeky little conversation, and I did ask him if he'd ever perform with a live band, and he said no. And then kind of gave him a look as if to say, well, maybe in the future,
Yeah?
maybe a little Source Mace
Yeah,
collaboration.
100%. I
Beautiful.
think there will be 100% a Source Mace collab. 100%.
Obviously, it should be, because I mean that would be so dope. What are the things you think you've not tried that you would want to try?
I don't know. I think there's a lot of things, bro. Yeah, in terms of anything like live instruments, stuff like that. Yeah, I haven't tried it because I'm an MC and I've come from grime, bro.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean? I've come from a DJ, a beat, and a mic. So when I think of a show, it's a DJ, a beat, and a mic.
yeah,
It's not people on guitars and drums. No, it's me and a DJ. That's
Yeah.
what grime is. But everyone's not grime, and everyone don't come from that. And obviously, I need to grow out of that. So yeah, I'm up for working with a live band. 100%. It's just something I haven't done yet.
that's amazing. So just back to this, how often are we going to see shows like this? Welcome to Wales. Like, is this going to be like generic every year?
As often as
He just gave Perry the look.
I just gave Paddy the look. It's just so he's looking if he's letting me off the leash. Like, so, yeah, it's as often as the government lets us, okay? So if you want more of this, get onto the government. Is that right, Pat? That's correct to say? Okay,
Yeah,
then, yeah.
I don't think that was the perfect look. He goes, okay, you said it already. But that's good. I mean, if we get stuff like this every year, it's gonna be so dope. Do you know what I mean? And have everybody come together in the same space, the same, we breathe the same air and make good music together. Isn't that right, Sauce?
Yeah.
That's what needs to be happening.
Yeah, I think this is going to be a beautiful night. And there's such a nice melting pot of local homegrown mobile talent.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie, guys, you smashed it with the lineup, and I'm really grateful that you've asked Source to be a part of it.
Aw.
I think it's going to be a really good leg up for us as well.
Oh,
Really
she's
good
gonna make me
opportunity.
cry.
But yeah, it's going to be wicked.
We were talking about it a couple of months ago, and we were like, just the feel of what this event is going to be, like, we need to like show up for it. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah,
It's a
for
big
real.
one. It's an important
Yeah.
one, and
Yeah.
more things need to be happening.
Yeah. So if you haven't got a ticket, cop one.
And Alicia
local.
Scott and Dom and Lloyd and Safe Stars, Luke Harvey, Source, Silk Futures, and CeeLo.
Yeah, I'm gonna do this as well. Perry, do you want to jump on the mic real quick? This is not your thing, boy. Yeah, you should. Do you? He said it's not his thing. I'm just kidding. How excited are you about this? I mean, you put this together with Mace. I mean, how long have you been thinking about stuff like this?
I mean, me and Mace have been working together quite a while, and I think it's just become a time now where I just think it's more than just a show, and I think it's a celebration of how far everyone's come individually as artists, and also how far Wales has come as a scene. I think there's still a long way to go, but I think this is kind of the blueprint, and these are the things that we all need to be doing.
Yeah,
To really drive that scene forward and try and make it the best it can.
yeah,
But yeah, I think the show's bigger than the artists, the promoters, the DJs.
Yeah.
I think this is for everyone to really get involved, get behind, and really just try and drive this scene beyond that ceiling and where we need to really be.
yeah. And what about the government?
Government.
Yeah.
The government.
Mace goes. What about the government? What's the support like?
To be fair, like when me and Mace first started,
I think this is the part where you have to go closer to the mic because I want to hear that.
yeah. So basically, how long have me and you been working for? Probably about 10 years.
Yeah,
now.
10 years, yeah.
It's been a while, and we've had to jump through a lot of hoops, a lot of red tape. We've had to knock down a lot of doors that I'd probably say are more open now than ever before.
Yeah.
So I think, in terms of Welsh Government and Cardiff Council, they've been super supportive on this show.
Like
enabling us
this
to put
show was impossible at one point. If we wanted to do this 5-6 years ago, what? You think the government are giving us funding to go to one of the bigger venues in the city?
Yeah.
And we have full creative control over the lineup, the stage setup, and bro, yeah, in your dreams, bro. That's not happening.
Really?
Yeah, 100%. That's not happening.
So
5
there's
years
more
ago.
like an improvement in the industry in the government.
Massively. It's come a very long way. Like there's still a massive way to go in terms of kind of where I see it. But like May said, this show wouldn't be possible without Cardiff Council and the Welsh Government support. And that's why it's so important that everyone gets behind it. So we've got data. We can go back and show that this scene is growing, it is thriving, and we can do it bigger and better next year.
Of course. That's important. I mean, we're with you on that one. If you need us to do anything to make this come alive better, we love it. Welcome to Welsh sounds great. This is what we want for the industry. If we have like 4 or 5 of this in a year, this will be a lot of good stuff. Thank you so much for being right here on Native Radio Perry. Thank you so much for bringing Mace the Greatest. That's exclusively for me. That's what I'll call you, exclusively. If I ever see anyone call him Mace the Greatest, I will go full Benji on you. Don't even try.